I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Boo signing on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Giannouloudis, and with this week's message, I want to address something important with you. See, I was asked a question the other day of why I'm so driven to do what I do. And like I've mentioned in other videos, or what special guests have mentioned as well, all I've ever wanted to do, and what they've wanted to do, is help people. But we've all gone about it different ways, but that drive is there. But with me in life coaching or speaking, I want to help people reach new levels, new heights, and achieve in their life. But to do that, we need to do the one thing no one likes to do until they absolutely have to. And that is to change. See, I love helping people and figuring out why they do what they do. To figure out the patterns, beliefs, values, and what it is that truly makes them tick. Because once you and I know that, we can adjust what we need to create the result that you want. But the key is that ability to change. To step out of your comfort zone and, in all honesty, do the one thing the majority of the people in the world don't really want to do, or are afraid to do, or just don't know how to do. But see, with what I do, if you're up for the challenge, I can help you make the adjustments in your life to figure out what is really going on in here and unlock something new in you. And one of the ways we can do that is to figure out your value systems. See, many of the recent Once a Week messages have contained ways to help you immediately in your life, and this is all the same. Because our value systems, our values, guide every decision that we make in life. But the problem is that usually none of us really chose what those values are for ourselves. Because growing up, they're imprinted on us by our environment and our experiences. Your parents telling you what you should or shouldn't do by their standards. Your teachers telling you if you're right or wrong by what their standards are. Or the friends that you hang out with or grew up with. There's so many aspects that come into play that impact our values. And then later in life, we make decisions of what to move towards or what to move away from based on what those values are. But here's the key. Since we don't necessarily have the choice of what values we hold close and what values we try to stay clear of when we're younger, when we're older, it holds that much more power and progress we can make if we address this now. I've seen people take a look at their values and find that their values were conflicting with each other, which caused numerous problems in their life. But after addressing it, changing what values they hold closest to them, it created immediate change and impact in their life and a much needed relief. So I wanted to put this out there to you because if you can take the time with a piece of paper and a pen to figure out truly what is most important to you, what you value most, your highest ideals, and then live those out, it creates long-term happiness. Your values are like a compass directing your life. But if you don't know what those values are, how do you know where you're going? And if you don't know where you're going, especially with your values, you tend to get pain in life. How often do we see people in the world, or even our loved ones, who continuously develop patterns that frustrate or can even harm them, like drinking, smoking, laziness? The patterns didn't just happen. Deep inside that behavior, the reason behind it is usually no sense of fulfillment in life. Distractions take over at that point. But how do you figure out what could fulfill you? By figuring out what you value most and what you can move toward in your life. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause this video and grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I want you to make a list of what you value most in your life. What emotions do you want to move toward in life? Things like love, success, passion, health, adventure, security, and so on. Those are just a few, but make up your list to see what you value most. because we're going to create your hierarchy of values. So pause this video now and take some time to do it. And now that you've done that, you may already be able to see why you head in the direction that you do on a regular basis. Or maybe you're able to see why making certain decisions could be difficult for you at times, or why certain conflicts are in your life currently. For instance, some people value adventure at the top of their list, but the next one down the line is comfort. But let's face it, to be adventurous, depending on what you want to do, like say skydiving, your personal comfort is going to need to take a back seat just for the experience. But this creates conflicts for some people and causes them to struggle with making decisions in other aspects of life. If your top values don't coincide with each other, you sometimes get stuck not knowing what to do. But here's where that change I mentioned earlier comes into play. Because if you can shift priorities in your life, you remove a roadblock or a struggle being caused by a value conflict. If you can remove that roadblock, nothing is stopping you from moving forward in your life. If you can understand your own values, you create clarity in your life and can figure out that question of why you do what you do. And after that question is answered, you can live more consistently in your life. And then take that even further, if you know the values of others, it's incredibly valuable. You learn their compass in life. And that creates a powerful relationship right there. For marriage, whatever it may be. There's so much more information that our values bring us in life to help us live a consistent, happy life. But if you can take this video and run with it, knowing your value hierarchy, your top values, that's what's going to bring you the most happiness in life. And if you can set it up that you're meeting your values on a daily basis, they'll create immense change in your life in such a great way. But it starts with that ability to change. If your values are in conflict, change them up. Make sure your life is moving where you want it to move and it isn't getting stopped internally. But run with it. And if you can figure out your top values you want to move toward and they give you answers, try to figure out what values you want to move away from in life that you want to avoid. It's equally as powerful for your life as well. But give it a try. But guys, like this video so we can help more people with it. Share it if someone you know is struggling with this. And hit that subscribe button for more messages coming at you every single Sunday. And for more information on my life coaching services, go check out BillyGLifeCoaching.com. I'll see you guys next week.
I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there.